What's up, cool cats? It is hot. Grab a cold beverage, we're doing a Q&A. I'm having a delightful cocktail called a gin and juice. Y'all ask me these questions on Instagram. Follow me, Escape Reality Official. I approve literally anyone that looks like a human person. If your profile is nondescript, please drop your user handle so I can look for your request, but you may have to cancel and re-request because it only shows me the top 100 requests at any given time. Is YouTube your full-time job? It is one of my full-time jobs. I'm also a housewife and a baker and confectioner. All full-time. All at the same time. What are your favorite books? I love watching your horoscope book videos, so I was wondering what you like to read in your free time. What free time? I wish I had the time to read. I remember enjoying it a lot at one point in the distant past. Unfortunately, lately, I just have a lot on my plate. Ozark Tales! I only get to read when it's for work, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Do you see yourself releasing any more ASMR content? Y'all acting like I quit YouTube. I was only gone for a year, get it together. Yes, I absolutely see myself releasing more ASMR content. It has taken me a year to A, figure out how to get myself to function, and B, carve out a style of relaxing videos that is authentic to me. I hope you're ready for a new era of Escape Reality. Any more music incoming? I sure as shit hope so. I'm still working on the other 3 music videos for my collab with Writhing. I got something in mind, but I gotta get out into nature for some of the shots that I want to do. But it's gonna come together in a way that feels right. I believe in myself. How are you enjoying the area you moved to? I love it! It has its ups and downs, like everything else in life, but the area I moved to is semi-sketchy, and I'm just savoring it. Every once in a while, I'll just get free entertainment. Like that one time that stoner in the other building got his ass kicked out by the missus. Get this, I wake up one day to a loud bang and the sound of people arguing. And the bang sounded like something plastic just hitting the pavement. So I go to see what's going on like the nosy old lady that I am. I go to the window only to discover that that bang I heard was a laundry basket hitting the sidewalk, clothes all over the street, and my neighbors arguing back and forth unintelligibly. Unfortunately, I was unable to eavesdrop on the conversation they were having because the windows were closed and I didn't want to open the windows and risk startling them. So I'm just watching from the kitchen window like, don't mind me, I'm just here making coffee. The only thing I caught of that argument, I think, was something about the guy not contributing. Because it was something like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. And for like a second, he tries to be all uppity. He's like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Walking down the stairs to like, who do you think you are? By the time I'm back downstairs getting a cup of coffee, the guy went from, who do you think you are? To moping on the sidewalk on his phone, just like texting his buddies to come pick up himself and his shit. You guys don't understand how much this made my day. This made my entire week. I cannot. What series or movies would you recommend? Okay, where do I start? Just off the top of my head. You're not gonna get any movies out of me because I don't like movies. I like the idea of movies. I like the idea of movies so much, but most movies just fail to capture my attention or the deficit thereof. I like the movie Don't Breathe, and I think there may have been 1 or 2 more that I can't think of right now that I also enjoyed. But for the most part, they're either boring as shit, way too long, way too drawn out, or just fucking obnoxious, like fucking Cabin in the Woods. Like 10 minutes into the thing, I wanted to kill every single character my damn self. But I do enjoy watching series. Jack and I watch Netflix with dinner every evening. Some of my recommendations include, but are not limited to, Inspector Coup, Bad and Crazy, The Blacklist. First 2 seasons of Sweet Home. The 3rd one is really melodramatic and I'm struggling to get through it. I liked Mask Girl, our show called Tomorrow. Midnight? Please don't crash my setup. Please don't crash. Midnight, no, midnight, please. Midnight, midnight, stop. What? Why do you have to be such a cat? Ah, please. Miss Night and Day was really good. The Devil Judge and Unlock My Boss. That's all K-dramas. I also enjoyed Orphan Black. It's no longer on Netflix, but it used to be. I think their contract ran out. I liked Diablero and Invisible City. How are you? Thank you for asking. I'm doing pretty good. Obviously some things could be going better, like I'm not a millionaire, so that's some bullshit. Lately I'm kind of lonely. I don't get to see my friends much, and when I do, I'm usually just on the periphery. It's hard to be part of the conversation when you don't have a single thing in common with any of your friends. Other than that, I'm mostly very happy. How are you such a cutie patootie? My parents gave me this face. I'm just trying to work with what I got. Who is your favorite artist, both visual and musical? I don't have one. I don't have one. There's too many good artists. You can't make me pick. I am very eclectic in my enjoyment of art. Is it ever too early to decorate for Halloween? Every day is Halloween with the right attitude. What is the most surprising thing you found inspiration from? K-dramas. I'll be honest, the whole K-pop wave just brushed past me. I didn't even pick up on that, but K-dramas didn't. And anytime I see those beautiful, perfect actresses, I'm like, I gotta work out and go on a diet and fix my hair. The level of beauty and brilliance they are able to achieve is just a different league altogether. And it's a league that I would like to emulate if I can't be a part of it. What minerals resonate most strongly with your inner self and why? Which inner self? What inner self? I'm not sure what you're asking, so I'm just gonna go off with my personality. The mineral that resonates most with me is copper. Just like copper is a great conduit for electricity, I myself am a great conduit for electricity. All our sheets have to be cotton or I'm gonna be throwing sparks everywhere. It's a thing. But other than that, I am also a great conduit for emotion. The spiritual equivalent of electricity. I am extremely excitable. I am what is commonly referred to as a hothead. Like, I can blow up if I'm only mildly irritated, but I'm also over it like 5 minutes later. Walmart or Meijers? I don't think I've ever seen a Meijers in my life, but also I don't really like Walmart either. But I think our local Walmart is just the ghetto Walmart. It always out of everything. How have you and Jack been? We've been doing really great. We're still adjusting to the fact that he has to work out of the home now after getting laid off along with 3,000 other people. He got hired full-time as a mechanic by a friend of ours. He works long hours away from home, so we're still adjusting to not getting to see each other as often, but we're slowly figuring it out. Other than that, we're very happy. Oh my god, can you have a skull face anytime where you live, or is it a special occasion? Renaissance Fair. I think in recent years, Renaissance festivals have become less about Renaissance and more of a Halloween-esque costume party event, and I'm here for it. Jack and I are avid Ren Fair goers. The Skull Feast was actually the second weekend we went last year. The first weekend I just did dark makeup, and everybody says I remind them of a Tim Burton character. I'm like, it's Corpse Bride, isn't it? So the next weekend I did Skull Face, and people really enjoyed that. What are your top 3 favorite dishes? Just 3? Okay, I'm gonna be so picky. Number 1, eel. I love grilled eel so much. If I could only eat one food for the rest of my life, it would be grilled eel over rice. Number 2, rice bowls, including poke bowls and everything. I just make rice bowls all the time because it's my favorite food. Just everything and anything over rice. Listen, ethnically I'm white. Culinarily, I'm Asian. I can't live without rice and I can't live without spicy food. I need a third one, I guess. Oh, there's so many good ones. I feel like I gotta pick a dessert, otherwise I feel like I'm missing out on life. Oh, my favorite, tree cake. German tree cake. It's like a layer cake flavored with rum, and it's so good. It's my favorite thing ever. Covered in milk chocolate, that's just the best. What is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is soul evolution. You're born on Earth, and you make all of these experiences in order to become more than what you were. As for everybody's individual purpose, as in their raison d'etre, their personal meaning of life, everyone has to discover that for themselves. And that's something only you can figure out. How are you feeling mentally? Tell us everything. Well, I hope you understand that I can't tell you everything. And that is for my personal safety. Thanks for understanding. What I can tell you is that mentally, I am the best I've ever been. And that's thanks to having gone to a loving home. Being loved is truly the best thing that can happen to a person. If you were an anomaly element, what effect would you have on the human biology? I would make you very sleepy. When people ask me what I do, I say I'm a professional jigglypuff. I don't know what it is about my voice that just makes people want to zone out when they listen to me, but it's a thing. It's a thing in real life too. Where do I find women like you? Renaissance Festival. We've been over this. Cat cafes, witch shops, crystal shops. I don't know, have you tried your local watering hole? Do you believe in innocence? Are we all sinners? Or does the gravity of the deed define the label? I do believe in innocence. I think every human has the potential for evil, but every human also has so much potential for good. But in life, nothing is black and white, and I think the label ultimately comes down to who is watching. I think the label is created in the mind of the observer, and the fact that we can almost never anticipate the full and broad consequences of our actions makes it really hard to judge whether something is more good or more evil. Whenever you wear makeup in your videos, it always looks immaculate. When did you figure out what looks worked best for you? Thank you so much. Probably in the last year or two, I'd say. But I've been experimenting since my 20s. It took a lot of trial and error, and it didn't help that all of the when I was coming of age, all of the beauty gurus and the big beauty influencers were all East Asian. So the looks that worked for them didn't work for me. And I wanted so bad for them to work on me because they were so gorgeous, and I'm just like, why is this not? Over the past couple of years, I have refined my makeup techniques to really suit my face. I've learned a lot about my body type and style essence and seasonal colors, and it's all kind of come together into something that finally fucking looks good. Holy shit. Midnight is snuggled into her basket. Oh, I can't. Can we become friends and go into the forest to do witchy shit together? Girl, I wish. I have no one to do witchy shit with. I need friends whose idea of fun aligns with my idea of fun. What is your position on the revisionist reformation of China after Mao passed? Listen, I'm not Chinese, so I don't get to have an opinion. The only thing I think I can comment on is the decision to open up China's economy to the world, which we have all benefited from. But that is too broad of a topic for someone that never went to college. That's it. Come back next year for more questions. Or you can join my Patreon, where for only $6 you can ask me questions every single month. See ya. Cool cats. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you adorable little thing.